Chip, we recently had an executive order from the president saying that he wants more alternatives in retirement accounts. How do you envision this working out?
Well, I think it's going to work out great. I think it's a great idea. I think you're going to see it happen in the context of the default option in most 401k plans, which is like the target date fund. And I don't see plan sponsors putting a lot of access to individual private market options for various reasons.
Can you talk about the problem with liquidity? Because that's a sticking point for a lot of plan sponsors.
Right. So if it does happen in the context of a target date fund, right now target date funds move from high risk to low risk. So we call that a glide path. We're going to have a liquidity aspect to the glide path. So in addition from going from high risk to low risk, we're going to go from low liquidity when you don't really need it to high liquidity. And that'll happen inside of the target date fund. Wilshire is really pioneering great research on that front.
And how can Wilshire educate plan sponsors about what they're putting in these target date funds, what they're putting in these retirement funds? Because costs might rise. Once again, you have the liquidity issue. So there's going to be a lot of teaching involved.
Of course. It starts with what do we think these markets are going to return? How are they going to diversify the portfolio? How should we think about that liquidity glide path that I referred to earlier? All of these things are going to be, we're going to educate, investment staff at 401k companies or plan sponsors, and also individuals to understand what's happening inside these plans.
Are there particular strategies that you're recommending to clients right now? Maybe infrastructure funds or secondaries funds or crypto? Because when you say alternatives or private market assets, it's a wide gamut.
Yeah, I think it really comes down to the capital market assumptions that you have for each of the asset classes, in addition to the ones that are commonly found in 401k plans. And so every firm like Wilshire is going to have different views on that, and everything that follows will come from what our expectations are. So I think they will be additive in both return and they will diversify portfolio. So better outcomes all around.
And then finally, where do they fit into a portfolio construction? Are they in the equity side, fixed income side? Are they in a class all their own? How do you slide them in there?
Yeah, so I think the first question will be, developing those expectations. So each asset class will be private equity, private credit, infrastructure, real estate, alts, crypto, hedge funds. So you'll have all of that. Then you'll have to figure out how to put it together with that, optimization, risk glide path, liquidity glide path. Once you've got that, you're good.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on and talking about it.
Great to see you. Thanks.